Monday, June 27th, 2022. This is another segment of, gosh, my light's going out. This is another segment of, standard of interactions. My allergies, as you can see, are still horrible. What's really ironic about this, though, is that while I was working and I was dressed while I was working, but while I was working, allergies didn't act up. You want to know why? Because I didn't move. I stayed still. But interactions, let's talk about it. So at the end of the day today, I asked the question, hey, you know, is it okay for me to check my emails throughout the night, slowly throughout the night, one by one? Because we had finished everything and there were some instructions that were supposed to be sent for tomorrow, but they were sent to our work email supposedly. And the person that had the ability to give the answer to that question said yes. And I said, okay, well, good night, everybody. Have a good night. And then another girl pops up and she says, are you asking if we can access emails outside of work? Is that what you're asking? And really, the truth of the matter is no. I was asking if I could access my emails and go through them slowly throughout the night, again, so I can get that information. Now, and he answered the question. Now, if your question was specifically that question or if asking it that way gets you the desired result or kind of pinpoints what you need to have answered, that's fine, but that wasn't my question. I asked my question, he understood my question, and he answered it. Now, what all I said was, and again, and this is what I told y'all about before about homeless mentality. Homeless mentality is when you don't get love from spoons, you lick it off knives. So you do everything to appease other people. And it happens even more when you're tired. Homeless people are tired a lot of the time. So a lot of times it's very easy to, kind of get over on them. I felt gotten over on because that's not what I asked. I asked the question I asked, which was, hey, so is it okay and I'm probably not even going to look at it because I'm probably not until it's time to look at it in the morning. But, is it okay if I go slowly through my emails tonight? And the person that was authorized to answer that question said yes. And then I said, good night, everybody. And the girl says, are you asking, is it okay for us to check our emails outside of work? And I said, yeah, that wasn't what I was asking, but that's what she wanted to know because she needed to do that. And I allowed her to tag that on to me. So in the future, I need to be weary of that. I was tired. I was ready to get out of there. That's why I asked my question and I said goodbye. When she said that, I should have addressed it right then. I didn't know who it was. That's another thing that I'm noticing about me. Like when we have Zoom meetings and things like that, I don't always know who's speaking. So the next time somebody addresses me and I don't know who's speaking, I need to say, who is that speaking? And then I need to address them appropriately. So the thing about if you're the kind of person to get gaslit a lot, or if you feel like sometimes people are taking advantage of the situation, for their purposes, take your time and slow down, even if you're tired. Just like that other night at CVS, I was tired. I wanted to get out of there. But the thing is to always be cognizant and aware, be purposeful in everything you do. My purpose was to ask, even though it comes naturally to me, ask the question and get out. I have to be purposeful because I know that there's other people that are interacting, and those people may take the information that I present or the questions that I ask and turn them around to something else. If you have a question for your personal benefit, you need to ask your question. No, that's not what I meant. I meant what I asked. I got the answer to the question that I asked. Now, if you need to phrase it that way, if you feel your question is related and you need to rephrase it in a way that better suits you, then that's what you should do and make sure that you get an answer to your specific question. So my personal interactions training for me, and again, I know why it happened because I was tired, I was ready to go, and I wasn't expecting anybody to hop up on my question and try to turn it into something for them because it wasn't. I'm responsible for my questions for myself. If it helps somebody else, good. If you can piggyback off of it, fine, but don't get me involved in your piggyback. That was not my question. I speak for myself and I speak clearly for what I want. It's something that I really, really, really need to work on. And again, it's all because of homeless mentality. And that's taking love off of when you're not spoon-fed love, you lick it off of knobs. You let people take advantage of like that, and that's not okay. So how will I address it? Really, the moment is gone because if I bring it up again tomorrow, it is kind of petty and cause an issue. So if I find a way to bring it up in a way that's kind of, because I'm not sure who said it, but I will I will find out and I will address it appropriately. But no, and it takes more time when you address things in hindsight, so you have to address it right then. Anyways, love and peace. Share my interactions. If you have interactions where you feel that you could, have managed a little better, please share those. We're all human. Let's get it. And by acknowledging it and confessing it and saying it, it makes you accountable for it. And I'm accountable for me. I can't allow that type of thing to happen no more.